Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Daryl Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
I know I'm wearing something else, but a lot of the times you all agree to perform services that you don't have to perform. So that's why people should get attorneys, okay? So that you can get assistance with that, you can get help. You don't have them making you do a lot of things that you don't have to do that aren't required, because if you have to look at the allegations in a case against you in a CPS case, and your plan or service plan should fit the allegations, okay? And a lot of times they tend to go outside of those allegations or encompass more than they should with respect to the allegations. Sometimes they ask to do home visits when your home is not at issue, etc. Okay, so you normally want to get an attorney to hold them to the allegations, hold them to what they should only be authorized to do, so that you're not running around doing a lot of services, etc. Okay, guys, just want to wrap this up for you guys. Moving on to the next case. You guys have a fantastic day. So at this time, court will stand in recess, and we'll move on to the next case at a later date. Bye-bye. And I just want to say, God bless the Murdaugh family, Lord Jesus Christ. Some more things have come out in that case. Seems as if the younger son that he killed, allegedly, is the one, allegedly, who has been committing these murders, allegedly. He is the person who gay bashed and killed, allegedly it was a gay bash, and killed a child that was not far from their property, that was walking. This son was supposed to be like 16 years old, and he killed like a 19-year-old at the time, allegedly. They say that he beat him and his friends, or he beat the boy and then made him look like he was run over by a car, allegedly. Allegedly, he is the person in 28, and this was done in 2015 while he was 16 again, 16 years old. Allegedly, he is the same gentleman who also pushed the maid down the stairs, killing her in 2018, allegedly. Okay, and he spoke about this to people, allegedly. Okay, and at this point, a family member or a friend of a family member of his uncle or Mr. Murdaugh's brother told somebody to call the cops and tell on the son, but it never came to fruition, allegedly. And then now this last boating incident in 2019, allegedly, where this redheaded boy, the son, killed a young lady, allegedly. That is what he was standing trial for. And dad allegedly told the other children on the boat, he came to visit them in the hospital, scared the dickens out of them, came to visit them other places, and told them that they could not tell that his son was the person that was driving the boat. And allegedly, Murdaugh set it up to make it look like another little boy was driving the boat, allegedly, when it was in all actuality his son, allegedly, that was driving this boat that killed this girl. That would be 1, 2, and 3 murders that son is alleged to have committed. Apparently, allegedly, his father has fixed everything surrounding all 3 of those murders, and has swept them under the rug. This last murder, it couldn't be swept under the rug because they got him with intoxicated, driving a boat while intoxicated, allegedly. And there was a deposition that was done in January, and I assume it was on a civil matter. I believe that the girl's family did sue the Murdaughs for her death, and a child was deposed. That child said that Mr. Murdaugh made him lie and say that somebody else was driving the boat when really was Mr. Murdaugh's son, and that they were all very afraid of the Murdaughs, that Mr. Murdaugh had been responsible for covering up a lot of things with his son, that the Murdaughs commit a lot of crimes. They are never brought to the gauntlet. They are never prosecuted. They slip by, and he is very afraid of them. So when he was told to change his story, he did what he was told to save his life, allegedly. And so it seems as if this case was getting ready to go to trial against his son, Murdaugh's son. allegedly. And what was going to end up coming out in their trial is that Murdaugh tampered with witnesses, okay, allegedly. And that was going to end up getting him disbarred and or prosecuted, because that was going to open up the can of worms, Pandora's box, for all the other murders, allegedly, which is what has happened. Because now we're hearing about these other murders and we didn't know anything about them. So that's why it's coming out now. That's why the murder of his wife and his son has brought about other murders. They're not murders that he did specifically. They're murders that he covered up for the son that he allegedly had murdered. So I guess he was sick of the son's bullshit. And he had already committed crime trying to help the son. The son was getting ready to either flip, turn, confess, something. We don't know. And allegedly, dad went ahead and got the son knocked off, and mom too, because I guess she was going to go on the son's side, or she was going to lie, or she was going to do whatever it took. I guess they were going to say dad made me lie. I don't know. We will never know, because he has murdered these two. And so now we are finding all these dead bodies surrounding their family. Not necessarily him. It seems as if he had a son that was a little bit of a psychopath or a cluster B personality, allegedly. And that this is why he's committed these murders, to cover up for all the ones that his son committed that he's covered up. All right. So I just wanted to draw some clarity there, because I did do a previous post about the Murdaughs, and just let you know the update on that. And that's exactly what they allege is going on. That's what's in the media right now with respect to the Murdaugh family. So we are just going to ask for prayer. You know, not only for the Murdaugh family, but for these other murdered children and for the murdered housemaid and everyone else and their families. Because this is a hard pill to swallow. It seems as if, allegedly, we have a alleged child murderer on our hands. Allegedly. That's crazy. Who was, raised by an attorney, and the dad was playing Olivia Pope and fixing up every damn thing. So we're just going to pray for everybody involved. And we're going to pray, it's not our business what happens to their souls, but a lot of you like to pray for souls. Pray for their souls. Y'all have a fantastic day. Again, the court is really going to be a recess now, and I'll go ahead and pick up today's show in a moment. Y'all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.